Hey everybody, I have already ruined my New Year's resolution of vlogging every day. Today I guess is day 5, which is actually the 8th of January 2012. I got upset Friday. I went to go and have this tooth back here assessed and by a different dentist. Don't go to a dental place where people who just finished school are practicing, which is exactly what they're doing, is practicing. The reason they didn't want to cap my tooth this whole year that I've been asking every time I go, and then they say, no, we're going to do a filling instead. No, we don't want to do the cap yet. But when they did the root canal, they said 2 weeks and we'll put a cap on it. We'll put the crown on it. And 2 weeks later, no, let's fill this other one. It's more important. It's, and every 2 weeks for a long time I've been going, and they wouldn't do it. So it finally, cracked, or it cracked about 6 months ago, and they said it's fine. Let's worry about this and that and the other, and then a piece of my tooth from that one came off, and they said, oh, it's fine, it's fine. And then the filling came out finally, and they're like, it's fine, it's fine. So I go in, and they're like, oh no, we're going to have to pull it, even though I've already paid for the root canal. So I went for a second opinion. As it turns out, my root is like really deep, right? There's like 3 roots, and they fill each one as they drill it. Well, this one, there's a space at the bottom that they did not fill. So now I need a second root canal, and then they've got to put a steel rod in there just to have something to build from, because the other pieces of that tooth broke off. And I called them, and I'm like, what are you gonna do? I didn't say you've ruined my tooth, but I said, what do you guys do in a situation like this where you've done something incorrect? And she said, oh, I'm going to have to talk to everybody about it. In the meantime, I ordered my films, because they've taken 2 or 3 x-rays every time I've been there, and they haven't arrived. It's been almost 2 weeks. So I called and asked them about that, and she said, well, I don't see anywhere in the notes, have you signed a release? And I said, I have to sign a release because they're coming to me. She said, well, I don't see anything in here about it, so it's going to be a mess. I'm very angry. It makes me angry all over again about the steroids and being on the medication and stuff, so I did not vlog because I was very angry. But, I had a good weekend. Saturday I went around town and ran errands, and went and ate with my in-laws, and that was really nice. And today's Sunday. We went to Lowe's just to check out stove tops, since ours is not in working order, and just to look at them and get an idea. And so that was my weekend. I've actually had more energy, and my plan for sleeping in the mornings and then trying to stay up till bedtime has actually been working really well. I've been sleeping till like noon, which is kind of late, and I don't get a whole lot done before it's time for school to let out, but I feel rested, and I feel better. I'm in less pain. So this week I'm going to try to scale it back and get up at 11 every day and see if that helps maintain some energy. And what do you guys think? Somebody comment. I don't have any comments yet on anything. Anything that works for you guys, internet people out there that have long-term illnesses that need rest. Is there a regimen that works for you? Or I'm just trying really hard to balance to make sure I get enough rest and to do the things I need to do instead of falling asleep with my mouth full of food at the dinner table like I used to, or passing out in the chair watching TV in the evening. And I want to be, that's not the image I want my son to remember growing up. So, but let me know what you guys think, if anybody has any experience with doing that. And I'm noticing, looking in the camera, I can see a little bit of pudge from that little bit of steroids that I had, but it'll go away. I'll be skinny. Again, I'm fitting into clothes I hadn't fit into in years, so I'm still taking little happiness from that. And today my sinuses have been really full and bothering me, and I was going to show you. I'm working on earrings. I finished, this is the bottom part of one, which is going to look like something I don't have. Let's look, shall we? Here we go. These are the other ones. I'll put them right here. Like, here's one. I'm going to send these into my buddies down at Bead and Button and see what they think. But this is the basic design, that it hangs and swings kind of perpendicular to itself, if I can get it to stop swinging for a minute. So when you put it on, it'll have motion and movement in every direction. And so with the new ones, here's my purple ones that I wore for a while. They had purple and blue, and they kind of swirl around. And so hopefully the blue ones, if I have a second layer like this, with something else, these are Stardust. They're sparkly. Easy. But hopefully I'm going to crank out some more of those and get them in stores. I need to focus on restocking. Yeah. So, well, tonight's Sunday night, and subscribe down below. If you have a long-term illness and you're trying to get better, if you have a long-term illness that's not going to get better, it's still, I like to hear from you, hear what you think, talk to me, and I'll talk to you guys tomorrow, and get good sleep, and I guess that's all I got. Oh, wait, I have one more thing. Walk with me. Walk with me. Okay. Now I'm going to show this to you really fast. I got it. Now you notice I have a thing on my lip there. I ate something I shouldn't have. And my face swole. Okay, are you ready? I'm going to flash this in front of you. And that's all I can do. Did you see it? Anyway, that's my, can't show you the rest of it, but that's what I'm proofreading. They took a really good picture of my necklace for the upcoming magazine. And I must have taken 40 pictures of that necklace, and they all look like crap. And they took the most beautiful picture and did more justice to my picture, to my necklace, than I could have ever done. I mean, all I did was basically hand them a necklace. They did everything. So I'll tell you more about it when it gets closer to. It's still a secret, and I can't show you anymore, or I'll be put in front of a firing squad. So anyway, I'm gonna go and love you guys, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.